Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, I started working on the mole mine, but my colony's feeling a little lean. I'm running low on pretty much every resource right now. I'm sending Crux back to Earth empty with the hope that I can bring up some more materials this video to keep the colony afloat. Main thing to keep the colony afloat, I think right now, would be the mole mine. Infinite metals, infinite concrete. It's going to eat so many machine parts to get going, and I mean it because I'm out of machine parts. My colony has 0 machine parts going for it right now. I'm also a little worried about my food. I keep getting the "hey, you're low on food" message, so I want to make sure that I'm getting that addressed also. I'm producing quinoa now in 2 locations. I'm going to get a third up and running, and thankfully they're alternating enough just so that it should be every other day I'm getting a load of quinoa produced. We're also consuming about 36 food a day, which is kind of telling me that I need to get a little more production going. Paradox is actually willing to give me a decent offer. 83 food for 50 concrete. It's not the best offer, but I'll take it. And I was thinking in between the last video and this one, and surprise, I recorded Mondays, Tuesdays, and today's videos all at the same time. Did it for an obvious reason. I've got time this morning. My co-pilot is actually spending some time with her grandparents this morning, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna get some stuff done. Desired amount here. I think it's like 5, maybe. Let's clear some of that out. These guys have no desired amounts, which I mean, I probably should be doing that for my metals stuff. We got 1,000 flat research from a recon center who is still being a giant piece of shit and not helping me that much. It's only found a handful of asteroids and they all suck. I'll say it. Up here in my first... Ooh, this is my first dome? Yeah. Maybe this one was. This one was. Got work going on there. We're pulling metals out. My shuttle load is heavy. Also, we have shuttles, by the way. Making sure we're trying to get as much rare metals as we can. Exporter is almost back to Mars. And is going to be taking almost all of this. Another reason we want to get the mole mine done sooner rather than later. Also, yeah, rare metals refineries. Lovely. We got those guys doing that stuff. My water is barely at equilibrium right now, which actually concerns me if I want to actually do any more farming, is because these guys will probably cause more problems if I build another farm up. We got these 2 guys operating, which is good. I'm going to expand their radius, just so. So now they're overlapping each other, and we'll overlap the mole mine. Another reason I'm not turning on the mole mine is because I have 1 machine part left, and you sure as shit know I'm not going to be doing that. Hey, where you at? You are up here doing hey stuff. You're pulling some metals up here. That's fine. I've got 2 beakers left on the map. 4 beakers, excuse me. MDS is there. I do like the idea of getting this space elevator arranged because it won't take as many machine parts as Mole. It'll allow me to import stuff much faster. I wouldn't be doing rare metals export through the space elevator, mainly because if I'm only sending up 30 at a time with the exporter rocket, I know I'm not going to find myself suddenly out of rare metals. I don't have a massive surplus of them yet. I want to. I need to get them. In fact, there's the plasma cutters I need. That would be very helpful, but I'm not going to go for it right this second. I'll need that one eventually. There's so many things I want to research, and hopefully you can just see the struggle I'm having of trying to figure out, okay, which is the best one to go for at any time.
Incoming.
Damn it. I clicked on that one, but we have a faint signal. We'll send a colonist in a shuttle to carry it out. The Watcher's a good event. Also, this one will give me research. Our explorer discovered an old device hidden in a cave of terrestrial origin, perhaps a relic from the space race. I have been here for 100 years. I have observed and gathered information for all this time. I know secret activities and weather patterns, yet have no one to share them with, for I have been forgotten, and I am bored. Now that I am fully awake once more, I plan to end my existence and execute my self-destruct protocol. Before I do that, however, I shall test if you are deserving of the data I have to share. I shall tell you with a simple riddle. Answer it, and you will know all I know. Fail, and you will be destroyed along with me. This is a senior, so I mean... I was, and am always be, always to be. No one ever saw me, nor ever will, and yet I am the confidence to all to live and breathe on my terrestrial ball. What am I? Alright, I am gonna do a little cheats doodle in here, and go see what this mystery, what the riddle is here. Alright, it was kind of the gut feeling that I have. I never was, but I'm always to be, meaning in the future. No one ever saw me, nor ever will, and yet I have the confidence of all, and live and breathe on any terrestrial ball. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is never in the past, it's always in the future. No one ever sees tomorrow, nor ever will see tomorrow. Yet everybody says, oh, I'll get it done tomorrow. The AI seems pleased with our answer and gave our Collins a head start for executing self-destruction. A huge packet of data has been sent to our servers. We will scan any files, any malicious software, and go through them. 10,000 research. Boom, 71% on artificial muscles. I could have easily done that with any of these other ones, but I wanted artificial muscles because the drones can carry two things at once. I could have gone for orbital engineering and gotten, you know, most of the way there too, but 10,000 research. I'm actually going to go back up to, I'm going to keep artificial muscles going, because now it's going to get done in just over a day, and now our drone is going to be more efficient. They're going to get two things done simultaneously. So I kind of want to make sure I've got that there. This one needs to have, if possible, 30. I want to try to have these guys carrying this stuff. And these guys, I want to have like 25 waste rock here at all times. The shuttles will start moving this stuff around. I will accept that offer. I could probably turn around and shoot off food and see if I can get some concrete for it. Machine parts, you can get a lean trade for it. Alright, cool. We're getting people in here now, which is good. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to build an infirmary. I meant to build a diner.
Resources.
You're probably screaming at your video last one for that. Meant to be a diner and a grocer next to each other. That's on me. It's taken me way too long to figure that crap out. El Derpo.
Are low.
Guys, they can have a prepared meal or an unprepared meal. I'll let them pick. Okay, building's full. Not supplied with shopping. Is there no grocer in here? Yeah, there's a grocer in here. I'm just not using the electronics because I need the electronics. We do have a few available job slots, which is okay. I know folks are going to be aging out of the workforce, and that's all right. All right, got 36 food being produced right now. 32 very soon on that one. And new trade route, 50 food to Japan for 26 metal. Not great. I'll pass on that one. All right, I've filled up Crux with a bunch of machine parts and a few electronics. This is mainly just going to go for this guy. The Mole Mine needs more materials to finish on up. We're running low on polymers, but I know I could actually, if I needed to, or once I have more people, or fewer available jobs, I can open the second shift on the polymer factory to get that going. Nocturnal adaptation would be really nice once it's done. If I ever decide to research it. It's right there. It'd be very helpful. We're going to go ahead and swap this back to a regular landing pad, because I actually want to make sure that this guy can do stuff once it's arrived. And we're definitely now producing more rare metals. All of the stuff from over here, yeah, all that stuff,
complete.
that, going there. Artificial muscles is done, so now we can see drones carrying two things at the same time. It's kind of fun to watch this. And we'll see that here when this rocket arrives, when Crux arrives, how fast it'll get unloaded. Okay, that's full, that's why. I'm going to actually nix rare metals on this Uni Depot. One of them all down here. I have a smart apartment that has malfunctioned. Which idiot did it? Ooh, got a loner in here. That's not good. Hey, I got a guru here, but it's a good guru. Composed, Martiamore, nerd, and survivor. Alright. Gonna remain a mystery. And who did that? Missing playing buildings. That actually is the call for a playground for the kids. I'm actually going to put that playground all the way down here at the far end, knowing that this connector will go off to the next dome once it's constructed. You got that there. Nursery, don't need that right now. Walking Institute, don't need that in this dome right now. Don't need a recon center, except this consumes more electronics. I do like the idea, not going to lie, of putting a couple more manufacturing buildings in here. Wow, amazing. Only 2 kids have been born in this dome so far. Huh. I'm expecting more, but I guess not. Alright, 12 to 12.7. You're gonna need to get some more water production, which is gonna be probably bringing in moisture vaporators. Alright, here we go. Watch how fast the drones unload and load Crux. I'm actually gonna get a stopwatch going on my phone for this one. Actually, that's kind of a moot point, because you can just see it on the video. Here they go.
Resources are low.
They're carrying 2 of everything now instead of 1. And it's refueled and empty. No cuts in there. That was real time. Not sped up at all. I love it. Also, let's turn you back on. Alright. No anomalies to go get, because I'm not doing Iridium. I don't have the officers for it. So if anything, you know what? Nope, I'm not. I was going to say, oh, this allow an export. Exporter just loaded up too, so that's not happening right there. You know what? I don't have enough security officer. I can't do any covert ops. Let's actually talk to the other colonies here and see if they have anything to trade. They want polymers, which I don't have, because I'm sitting on 30. Not helpful. Japan has 565. They want food from metals, which they barely have. And they'll give us 112 metals, which they don't have, for 50 electronics.
Sector scanned.
Okay, sure. That's a little frustrating, if I'm honest. Alright. So Crux is fully loaded. MDS is almost done, which means we're going to need more electronics done soon. I think I'm just going to send Crux back empty. I'm going to do that. Alright. More concrete's arriving on site, more machine parts are arriving. In fact, I probably should have sent Crux back fully loaded if I could have, just to get more machine parts. Because this guy, oh boy, once it's built, I'm going to be so happy that it's going to be up and running.
Complete.
MDS is done. Awesome. Now, supportive community, this one prevents flaws, or reduces the risk of flaws after having a sandy breakdown. Subsurface heater will never need here. It also slapped out a GHG factory. I built that, God, what, episode 4? 5? There's the sanatorium. Also prefab, refab. I almost think this is such a good technology. I'm not gonna lie. This one almost seems like it's one that should be a hell of a lot more in the breakthrough tier, because it does so much for people. Farm automation's expensive now. But I will queue up, and I'm just going big ticket now. or orbital engineering, large-scale excavation. There's a lot of smaller stuff in here, I acknowledge. But I don't need all of it that much. I'll show you. Hold up. Emergency training. Getting medics more better at their jobs, meaning that I can get more births in domes. That I can work with. Because, granted, I got now 56 kids born in this dome. Average comfort's only 64 down here, though. Average comfort is right on the money at 55. I only had 2 kids born in this dome. There's not a lot for folks to do down here because I haven't given them a lot to do yet. Metals, I do like the idea of getting more. Yeah, let's just queue that up. That's going to be a heck of a power drain during the afternoon or the daytime hours. Let's queue it. And full bore electronics factory. We're going to put them both down here. That's going to be helpful. I'm going to also request like 10 metals down here at all times, 10 concrete, 30 food. I only have 200, so it doesn't do me much. 5 machine parts, 5 electronics, 10 polymers, and 10 rare metals too, if possible. I'm going to only do second shift for these guys. In fact, I'm just going to turn it off. The 9th planet, hear about Pluto? It's messed up. You have confirmed the planet of a much hypothesized 9th planet in our solar system. Astronomers consider this existence likely based on the movement of asteroids and other objects in our system, about 7 times the size of the Earth, and is in orbit roughly 650 times as far from the Sun. So we can get money, colonist morale, or flat cash. All about the monies. More outsourcing, more electronics, more materials that can be brought up. When, not if, I go for the space elevator, it's absolutely going to be something that I'm going to need 150 of each for. All right, I'm going to shut this off again because we're burning through more materials that we have. I'm going to move everybody to second shift on these guys just because I don't want to have as much of a power drain on these buildings during their shifts. Slap down a quick autosave. Haven't had one of those in a while. But exporter's heading back. Crux is right behind him. Alright. Let's go downstairs. Haven't done a lot of downstairs stuff today. A lot of metal down here. A little bit of concrete available. There's also 33 machine parts kicking around here. And 5 rare metals somewhere. Okay. I do see a lot of polymers. I think what I need to do is continue that project.
Sector scanned.
Grab Hey, he's coming back down. I want to bring him all the way here. And then downstairs I've got 53 polymers. I'm going to load up on that. I'm going to keep working. This is going to be a very long-term project of lighting the underground. We just need to see where we all are. Like where we are, where we've been, all that stuff, because kind of a pain in the ass not knowing where the hell we are. Like we have all this around us, but we don't know, for lack of a better term. There we go. I can get both of them once Hey arrives down here.
Sector scanned.
I want to make sure that when I start doing more stuff in the underground, not if, when, I can definitely say, okay, it's going to be all of this stuff. And I'm doing that really because I got a lot of money now. Let's go ahead and do it. We need to bring up about 100 machine parts. Oh yeah. I'll load it up. I want to bring some moisture vaporators as well. Right. Hey. How many pollen? Oh no. Don't. Grab the polymers there, please. Okay. Got 32 of the 53 polymers, which means there's 21 kicking around somewhere. Power 3, the countdown.
All the cubes across the colony started emitting light pulses, sending a wave of panic across the colony. Even here at Mission Control, we found it hard not to worry.
The photovoltaic effect we observed earlier has completely disappeared. To make things worse, numerous glitches in the drone command software have our technicians scattered to extinguish fires all across the board. It seems the pulses from the cubes are somehow interfering with the drone uplink. As reports are flowing in, we can clearly see a trend in intensification of the light pulses. 48 hours. Alright. Well, we got the title for the video. I haven't got the title for the next Anno video because I haven't recorded it yet. Anno 1800, of course, the series is running on the weekend on my channel. This last weekend moved into a wartime economy as one of the AI characters, Beryl O'Mara, took umbrage to me capturing one of her islands. So if you want to go check out that series, go check it out. Just click on my channel face after this video. We just popped over there and you'll be able to see what's going on in Anno 1800. Let's go down. I guess we're going down this way next. Crux is coming up here. We got the vaporators coming in. I'm actually going to turn the mole mine back on. We're going to burn through the last of my concrete doing this project. But once it's online, of course, we don't have to worry about it doing anything else. So, kind of important on that one. Extractor amplification may actually be a good idea for these ones that are kind of done up their purpose here. And I've been going for a little bit here. I took a couple of photos for the screenshot for the video. It's still saying 48 hours. Interesting. Let's pop downstairs again. Again, really helpful when you have the ancient artifact done. You can actually see, like, ooh, here's what it looks like. We do have some folks listed as unemployed. Emergency training is done, thankfully. And I don't want to build another recon center just because the stored electronics here, I don't want to burn through them. Although I am making more electronics of mice and men.
Our colonists want decisive action in dealing with the cubes.
Some of them call for immediate destruction of the cubes, while others still insist on storing and studying them as far away from the domes as possible. And yet the number of eccentrics worshipping the cubes and erecting monuments around them is growing even larger. Could this be the cubes affecting us, like they influenced our drones? Discovered a new pulsar. Didn't get anything from that, but it did give me a flat 1,000 research. That's why the recon centers are gone. The initial investment to build a recon center, not gonna lie, it kind of sucks. Like, you have to spend essentially 35 electronics, 30 concrete, and 10 polymers just to get it up and running. And you got to, fit that 15, and then you got to spend 20 every time you scan a pulsar with it. But it's like, if you have multiples of them throughout your colony, you can find stuff much, much faster. It's still that whole thing of like, come on guys, this is a bit bull. I'm not going to destroy the cubes, because if I can actually build this cool thing with it, I'm going to. Come on. Although that did materialize very close. What sensor towers were... That's inside the radius of it. So is this one. They're going right through. Yeah, they're materializing and going right through the sensor tower deflectors. This actually concerns me. That's able to do that. I'm going to pause the molehole mine again. I want to get it built, don't get me wrong. I also don't want one of these cubes to materialize inside it and destroy it, because that's an extraordinary amount of material I've brought in here. I've imported a lot of machine parts, a lot of concrete, the metals are found locally, but the machine parts that I've imported for this thing, I do not want to lose. No expeditions available for it, so yeah, we'll send it back to Earth. Actually, I've got 19. Crux is traveling to Earth. Let's go ahead and allow exports. I'm gonna let it grab like 10. And for some reason they loaded 5. They loaded a 0.5 earlier. 8.6, 10.6, that's good. 11.7. Okay, fine. That one's gone. All right, construction begins.
Like we're fighting the cubes for the control of our drones, and we are losing that battle.
Between the usual command cycles, the drones are bringing and carrying cubes to a specific location and constructing some strange structure. Diagnostics on the drone software had hard to reveal no clues for any reprogramming. All of our attempts To gather information about the purpose of the operation have failed. Mission Control advises all personnel brace for the unknown.
Anomaly found.
Oh, sweet! It's right near this dome. I'm okay with that.
Cubes can't be ignored.
It would be irresponsible to mismanage the situation and leave public opinion to sway back any forth on the matter. With the current state of events, we lack sufficient data to judge the purpose of the cubes. It could take years, if not generations, of scientific research to reach a conclusion on that subject. Until then, we will attempt to control the erratic spread of the cubes, which hampers our resources and colonization by storing them away in a convenient manner. I love the fact that this thing is being built right next to a dome, which also has a vista next to it. If this can actually give me a vista, fine, I'll do it. In fact, let me help by doing this. By putting on a cube depot, like right here. I want cubes to be stored here. Actually, they can't be dragged off. This is going to take a while to be built, actually. Because none of the storage is over here. It's all up here. And I don't think this guy can... Are they? Oh my god, they're actually moving black cubes with my shuttles. That's perfect. Because I want them to be brought over here. I want this structure to be built. But again, I'm not going to restart the mole mine until the project is completed. Because the amount of swearing you would hear, not on the video, but wherever you are in the world from me, would be massive. You could probably hear me swearing from wherever I am on the planet. The latest research confirms the cubes be interfacing with each other, almost like they're forming some kind of device. The science team is divided into two camps. Those who speculate it will amplify the cube signals, allowing them to transmit through the reaches of space. And those who believe it could be some kind of weapon meant for destruction, not communication. Outside the labs, however, the cult of the cubes has gained even more momentum. People are gathering to wait for what they think the coming of God to humanity's second home. And again, that's why I'm moving this stuff over, is because I want the drones to do this. I want them to get that done. In fact, let's go ahead and pull some drones off this guy, slap him down over here. Didn't realize we'd actually, we were down to like 4 drones on this site. Okay, I saw that. Also, artificial muscles, they're moving this stuff even faster. So, I'll take that. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Hey is downstairs. We're gonna just, oh, that's the end of that road for him anyway.
Research
that was
complete.
Worthless. Support of community done. That's nice. Yeah, let's go here and here.
Sector scan.
I'm gonna kind of bounce around above and below ground while this is done. I'm at the 30-minute mark, or well, recording-wise at least. I know there's a couple breaks in there, so I'm pretty close to 30 minutes on this video. I will put a cut in here. Next video, we will get the Mega Monument constructed. Probably build a couple more domes around it too, if I can find any other cool things to put here. Maybe I don't think the space elevator would go here, but I definitely want to do something around this to showcase off, hey, this cool Mega Monument that I was able to solve the mystery, hopefully. For now, though, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to close out by looking at the Mega Monument. All these cubes. This looks like more than 284 cubes, not going to lie. I think there's more than 284 in that arch alone, but it's going to look so cool. It's going to look awesome when it's done. Thanks for watching, everybody.